Hey guys, it's Michelle from Scrap Secrets and welcome to another haul video. This haul is going to be a little bit different than the hauls that I normally do because I've already opened the products and used them to make part of a project or a completed card. Just wanted to share them with you in case you are interested in getting any of the products and give you guys some ideas of what you can do. So let's start off first with this stencil set that I got from MFT. This is an MFT haul, but then there's going to be a couple other things in there that weren't from this haul and two things that are not from MFT. So this one, as of 8/13, was $10.50, and you get two stencils in here. You can use them both at the same time. You can rotate them. You can do them landscape, portrait. There will be some overlapping depending on which way you put them, but you can get different looks, by rotating the stencils different ways. I did black cardstock with Distress Oxides, and I am completely loving the way that these projects come out. So if you saw my card hop video, you knew that I used Distress Oxides on black cardstock, and look at this. So let me show you guys what colors of Distress Oxide I used. Squeeze Lemonade and Ripe Persimmon. So let me show you guys again. That silvery blue color and then that bronze color came from a yellow and an orange. Absolutely in love with it. So those stencils, you can use these multiple ways. I am going to be using them in my mixed media when I start doing that again. So the next two are not from this haul at all. This is from the last haul. This one is the Turnabout Confetti stamp set from Concord and Ninth, and I used a sentiment from the Anything But Basic Birthday Wishes. Let me show you real quick. I also used some Concord and Ninth dies here out of vellum because I wanted the Turnabout to be the main focal point. And I don't know if you can see here on the 6 and 5, there's a little bit of glitter. I used a Spectrum Noir pen. I did not line up the Turnabout stamp perfectly, so you got a little bit of overlapping, but for me it doesn't. I don't mind. So then I used Happiest Birthday from Concord and Ninth, and then this is the stamp from MFT was May You Outlast Your Usual Bedtime, because that's so my dad. So this card is for my dad for his birthday. It was last week, and I just haven't had a chance to give it to him yet. So these two were not from that release, but I wanted to share it with you guys. Okay, the next two are just ones that I had stamped out. One is from this haul, and then the other one is from the previous haul. And they are called Call the Shots and Bedside Manner. So I have both of the medical field, the female and the male medical field stamp sets now. Super excited about this because I didn't have them. And I did not really do anything except stamp them out. So let me show you guys. Here is the female, and then here's the male with the accessories on the stamp set. The other stamp sets I'll show you in a second. So those were both $11.99 as of 8/13, and like I said, the one was not the Call the Shots, the other one, the Bedside Manner, was the one that I got in this haul. So talking about the previous haul, I also got these, the Mermaid for Each Other, and I stamped out the top two and then some of the little stamps because I used the bottom two for cards for tags for my niece's birthday. So I just wanted to show you guys that real quick too. I had some extra space at the top, so I thought that I would stamp those out and show it to you guys. So that's it for that. The next one is from this haul. I think everything else, with the exception of the last thing that I show you, is from this haul. This is called Picture Perfect, and I've been waiting for this to come back in stock. So it's not a new release, it's a back in stock. And this is a larger than their usual stamp set, so this is a little bit more expensive. It was $25.99, but I love it. So let me show you guys. I stamped them out, and I colored a couple of them with Copic markers, and look at how cute they are. I'm loving the blue around it in the background. So that's BG000, I think then BG02 maybe. It's two of the really light BG markers just to go around the back of it, just to like make it kind of pop off the page. And then I think these would look really good for like comic strips or Polaroids. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I also have over here some other images that I stamped out that I just kind of leave around, and while I'm sitting down here waiting for inspiration or just watching TV, I'll just color them while I'm at it. So that was from this release, again, $25.99, or from this haul, $25.99. And then the next ones, 2 of them came from the vault, and then 1 of them was, I think, just a regular release that I didn't have. So I bought these ones, and this is called All-Star High Tops. So MFT brought out a couple of things that were in the vault, and I think they're a little bit different from before. So this was $20.99. And then this one is the Be Original stamp set, which there's something that I have that I think that is very similar to this. I don't think it's the same thing. I think they changed up the sentiments in this one. And this is called Be Original, and this is $15.99, or was $15.99. And then the stencil is the Circle Burst, and that was $6.99. So this is probably my favorite card that I made out of this whole entire time. And look at how cute that came out. So I used 2 different colors of Distress Oxide for the background, Picked Raspberry and Worn Lipstick. And then I did the shoes in, not Shabby Shutters, Shaded Lilac. And these little white piece circles here were such a pain. So just to give you guys a tip, what you can do is leave them in the die, then use your craft pick, pick the middle of it out, and then put the ring on here, place it on top, put some glue there, place it on top of here, and then push the circle down, and it puts them in place perfectly. It took me a little while to do it, but or to get that technique down. Actually it took me a little bit to even think of the technique, and then I realized that it was so much easier doing it that way. And how I got the shoes facing each other, because there's only one die, I just flipped it around and just used the dies. Oh, it was very easy to do. I'm loving this card. And then You're an Original All-Star was and I have nothing in the middle, but that was the sentiment from the Be Original stamp set. From the current one that's just been released from the vault. So, loving this. Okay, the next 3 things that I used. 1 came from the vault, and then the other 2 I think were from this. Actually, the Hello I think was the free. This was the little Hello. Yes, this was free with 60, the Dynamics. This one was from the vault. This is the Artist Palette and Brush, and that was $14.99. And the Abstract Doodles, which I love anything abstract, those were $17.99. And let me show you guys the card. Here it is. I'm loving it. So behind the Hello is vellum, so it stood out just a little bit. I did all the marks in different colors of Distress Oxide. I did actually 2 different colors of Distress Oxide on each one. And then the Black Licorice, I believe, MFT Black Licorice, is just the background here. And then I did not do anything on the inside, but I'm loving this card. My favorite is the high top one, but I really, really love this. So those were that. And then this is the last one thing I got from MFT that I did not use yet. This is the Drifts and Hills stencil, and it was $6.99. I just haven't had a project to use it on yet, but I will use it, and it'll go into my stencil stuff, and I will show you that stencil storage coming soon. And this last one is, if you saw my last Kindred Stamps haul, you noticed that I was missing a couple things. This is one of the things that I was missing. This is the Dragon Scales. And unfortunately, the Kindred Christmas stamp set was out of stock. So they refunded me my money, which is kind of disappointing. I wish that they had had one around, or maybe eventually it'll show up. Some other people said that their stuff showed up, which would be awesome. I would be super excited about that. So if that does happen and I happen to get another one of these stencils, this will go into the donation pot, or the prize for when I do my giveaway for getting to a certain amount of subscribers. Have to work on that video for you guys, working on numbers and things like that to see where I want to get, what my goals are. That's what I'm doing this week. I'm doing some goal setting so that I can get some stuff started on my channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like this new combination of the video. Let me know in the comments below if you do, or you can send me a message and let me know. Thanks for watching. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys real soon for another video. Bye!